Cheers! Welcome to Movie Bitches! Episode 224. Tonight we're reviewing Crawl! First things first, shout out to our wine sponsor, Wink. Trywink.com/moviebitches. You get $22 off your first month of wine.
I would highly recommend bringing it into the theater for this one.
Oh, that would make it so much fun. I like that a lot.
Because, I mean, I'll be honest, I had a blast watching this movie.
Yeah, I think you had more fun than I did.
This is more my kind of movie?
Yeah, Crawl is a new movie from no one.
Alexandre. From the producer Sam Raimi.
Oh, I thought so because I saw Raimi on there.
Yeah, for a second in the marketing, I thought Sam Raimi directed it, and I was really excited because like, oh, he's going back to his roots. He's making a low-budget creature feature. I can't fucking wait. Sam Raimi's would have been jokier.
That's what I would have preferred.
And I would have and wouldn't have.
Crawl is a horror, I guess.
It's a
horror action thriller. It's a thriller.
It's a creature feature.
Yes, this girl and her dad are stuck in a hurricane and their basement floods with alligators. A bunch of angry, bloodthirsty alligators.
Out for revenge?
I mean, it was very much, where are you taking me? Like, why are they so obsessed with her? Does she have beer-flavored nipples? I don't know.
Do alligators like beer?
I don't know. I don't know. Crocodiles and alligators are different.
They're different. I don't know the difference.
Alligators are in Florida, I'm pretty sure.
Great.
Not crocodiles. I think crocodiles are freshwater.
Crocodiles are like in the Nile, yeah?
Yes. Africa.
That's like a, right?
Yes.
I've never really known the difference.
I mean, they are...
They kept calling them gators. Well, and she drove by a big poster for like alligator farm or whatever. And so I think they had all gotten loose.
There was that lake that was like, careful, alligators live here and they will hunt you. I just don't necessarily buy that. I mean, that happens. You know, you hear about like random alligator attacks.
But, like tracking you down. No. All of these movies, all the shark movies, all of the dinosaur movies, you know, they always make it so like the animal has to get that person, has to get our protagonist, has something against them, where in, you know, 9 times out of 10, it's like almost accidental that someone
it's like
dies.
Shit luck of the draw. Yeah,
like, oh, I thought you were a seal. Sorry, I'm a shark. You know, like, so they're not like coming to get you.
Right.
I'm coming to get you.
Like, I did not enjoy this movie. Like, I got it, and it did what it wanted to do successfully.
Yes.
But I prefer more of like a Shallows or the hurricane heist kind of campy nonsense where you're like, this is wacky.
Those are worse
they are.
films. I think this movie is kind of good. Like, I, for the most part, unironically enjoyed this film.
You know what I would really recommend watching this movie? Like, the setting that I would say would be ideal? Rainy night, rainy day, bottle of wine, like maybe especially like if you're like in New York City and it's like, ooh, there's a storm coming, let's get together, we'll have a case of wine. I mean, like, not a whole, that's like 12 bottles.
Depends on how many friends you have.
There's like 6 of you, that would be appropriate. No, you get a box of Wink wine, $22 off, and then get your friends over and, you know.
Tell them about Wink wine.
Oh, I was thinking about Movie Bitches.
Well, that too.
Yeah, make sure they all click subscribe and then they can watch the movie. I like this. That's a new thing that you guys can start doing.
Oh, Movie Bitches, like, watch parties.
Yes, but everyone has to click subscribe before they're allowed to watch.
Well, okay. If you're, you know, and you and your friends are having an evening in watching a movie we've reviewed because we've reviewed it, please send us a message and tell us how it went.
Yes, take like a big selfie and be like, we got our wine.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I thought this movie was 100% successful in what it was attempting to achieve.
The story of a girl and her alligator.
This, you know, an hour and 27 minute, loved it. And it didn't go too crazy.
No.
It was on the edge.
It was.
Didn't go full crazy, oh, now there's a hurricane of alligators, you know.
I mean.
I could have.
Would
I have enjoyed it? Yes. Would it have been a different film?
Yes.
So that's fine.
I agree with you. I think this was a very successful film of like what it was doing. It was a small story and it told it.
Small story, stayed mostly in one location, 2 actors. I thought the actors were good.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, some of the dialogue was straight up hilarious.
I never thought it would end like this. Surrounded by bloodthirsty alligators in a flooding basement.
I mean, did I laugh continuously throughout? Very loudly, yes. Did I also scream with glee and terror? Yes. I mean, I was screaming through most of it.
Look at those spiders. Scariest part of the movie.
You know what helped? It wasn't.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yes, no, not particularly.
It wasn't. It was clever in when it did it, and
Yes.
it wasn't.
Right.
It was just like, oh god, this is an alligator. You know,
Yeah.
it was just like the alligator noise was what was scary instead
Sure.
of like, I turned the bass up and now I'm startled. Oh,
Yeah.
Wait till my heart starts defibrillating or whatever. I thought on a whole. 100% successful. And if you like this kind of movie, I would say go see it and probably go see it in the theater because it was really fun. It was a fun time at the movies.
It really was.
How many times did I scream and then laugh?
Yes.
It was an instant. Yes! Like it was just so much.
That's very true, and that is a fun combination of emotions. You know.
It was giving me Hurricane Heist vibes.
Oh, yes.
With I don't know. I mean, maybe they had
less iPads.
Less skulls, evil devil skulls in the sky.
I forgot.
It looked pretty good. Like, it looked like it had a good budget. Like, or it utilized it, you know, because there was mainly 2 actors in one location, they really used...
Yes.
It didn't... Like, the effects in Hurricane Heist are horrific. Hilariously horrific.
Yes.
And these were like, sure, I know that's not a real alligator, but it looked good enough.
They really did.
For a movie that's called Crawl about a woman stuck in a basement in a hurricane trying to get away from alligators. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I had a bar and it reached the bar.
Yeah. I mean, what I liked about it though too was that it was pretty quick. I mean, they laid on really heavy with the swimming allegory and like the...
Oh man. Well, it starts and we're at a swim match. And she's swimming in the pool. She's going to win her race. I mean, and at this point I was like, oh, I can't wait for her to outswim an alligator because it's going to happen. And it did multiple times. Like, it delivered. It was like, oh, I set this up. You're going to love it. I really liked her. I thought she was like a smart, capable woman who just was like on her shit.
Yes.
She was taking care of business. And I enjoyed it.
And her father.
And her father. And the dad wasn't an idiot. Like,
no, he wasn't an idiot. It was just like, oh shit, he went down to fix some things and then a crazy giant alligator that's been like living in a nest.
I mean,
just nearby. That was very confusing.
That was when it started to go into the, like, is there going to be a jumbo one? Like a queen alligator?
The Indoraptor, you said?
Yeah, it's going to be like, oh, and then the giant one that's, you know, 3 times the size of your house comes out.
Oh my god.
Or something. It didn't go there.
Right, turns out they've been feeding off of the toxic sludge from the nearby, no.
You know, she finds the alligator eggs and I was like, oh, bitch, this is going to be crazy. It just played with a few ridiculous themes.
Yeah, and it kind of kept you guessing of like, oh, which way is it going to go down? Oh, how are they going to... And then it was fun. I mean, I was a little bummed that poor Wayne died.
Were you?
I mean, he didn't do anything wrong, you know. He was trying to help.
I was just happy the dog was okay.
Oh my god, I would have thrown popcorn and left the theater.
It did that thing of there's an animal in an action/thriller horror movie. Oh no, are they going to kill the animal? Great, they didn't. So you can be rest assured if that triggers you.
Yep, the animal's fine. Dog is fine.
He's fine.
Little
and
sugar.
they take care.
Yes.
To be like, we're taking care of the dog. It's not like.
Oh, yeah. And it made it through somehow miraculously. Okay, no, they're like, we got you, sugar.
They're like, we're not leaving without the dog. It's great. Not making light of hurricanes or the tragedies that they are. But I was reading the IMDb trivia for this.
Okay.
And it was really funny the way they phrased it. This movie was inspired by a true alligator event in Hurricane Florence. And I was just like, a true alligator event?
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
I like that a lot.
I like it a lot, right?
It's a true alligator event.
It's a true one.
Not some lion alligator.
Those fake alligator events. It was probably a headline that was like, Florida man punches alligator in his basement. You know, like that kind of...
I still think that we need to write Sharks in a Mall.
Oh my god, do I want to see that movie. We should totally write it.
We just have to.
Get Sam Raimi to fund it.
Yes.
I mean, I want to see those motherfucking sharks
in a
climbing up some escalators. you know. Oh, it'd be good. Just it'd be Dawn of the Dead, but sharks.
Yeah.
Fucking love it. Or Chopping Mall.
Oh my god.
But with sharks.
Exactly.
Ugh. Malls aren't really a thing anymore.
Well, you know.
Can't really be like an outdoor farmer's market and sharks. Wouldn't really work. So we haven't talked about Barry Pepper as the dad. So his claim to fame is that he was in Battlefield Earth.
Oh, I never saw it, but...
It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's nearly unwatchable.
Cool.
But he's the guy in it.
Great.
It's like, oh, it's Barry Pepper. I thought he was good.
Oh, yeah, he was good. For what he needed to do, he checked all the boxes.
I thought they connected. They had some nice moments together of like father-daughterness.
They did.
And they were like, we're going to survive together. And they grew.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It was emotionally satisfying.
Yeah.
What can I say? I liked this movie.
Although very unrealistic.
Well,
you know what? I mean, of course. What really pisses me off about these kind of movies, is especially like this, was that there's like helicopters flying through the hurricane.
Well,
and I'm like, you guys, this helicopter is not going to come get you, not going to come rescue you in the middle of this hurricane.
Right, like, I know, I didn't think they really utilized the eye of the storm thing properly, and it really should have been at the end, when they finally get on the roof, you know, the let.
Sure, yeah.
Here comes the helicopter.
Yes, oh my god, our savior.
But yeah, the helicopter was like, in the storm, like, whoa.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that's a thing.
It really is not.
Okay.
After the storm's passed,
right,
then it's like, well, we're gonna fucking search for people or whatever.
Right.
Not in the hurricane, no, because they would be likely dead. Like, that's not, no.
I mean, it was giving me like flashback moments to The Impossible.
Oh my god, yes.
I was like, oh.
That movie.
That movie has stayed with me.
Yeah. Terrifying.
It will never
Also
leave.
based on a true alligator event.
Crocodile event. No. Different part of the world.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that how? I don't think that's what it is.
I don't know. It is definitely fresh water versus salt, I think.
I think too.
I mean, the first time we get to see the alligator, you know, so basically she's gone to see if her dad's okay. She gets, you know, she's searching through the house. It's kind of slow but tense.
Yes,
I know, where is he? He's been mauled by an alligator. She finds him. Yeah. Oh my god, she has to try and drag him. She can't do it. She gets a tarp. She has to pull it. Like, I was like,
well,
yes,
I guess she didn't really realize that he had been mauled by an alligator.
I think she was just like, I gotta get him out of here.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think she thought alligator.
Right.
Like, maybe raccoon. I'm not sure, but I don't think she went straight to bloodthirsty alligator.
Right.
In our basement.
I guess your immediate thought would not be like, oh, I bet you our basement's infested with alligators who want to kill us. Although if you live in Florida,
crazy shit happens.
It's a choice you made.
Florida man. Florida man. But yeah, she's dragging him on this tarp. You know, she was so like on it. I just really enjoyed her character. I really like when people in action movies or thrillers or horror movies are like on their shit and still having a really hard time. Like, the script is good enough and tight enough that they're still struggling.
Right.
But they're like not being idiots.
Yeah, because when they're so stupid, you're just like, well, now, like, you just deserve to die because you're just an idiot. Like,
yeah,
you know. Like,
I don't care then.
Right. If you're actively working against yourself, then, like, I can't help you. But if you're like, oh, let's get the fuck out of here, Dad. Oh my god, this went wrong. Oh my god, now this thing happened. Like, then they're just like, that's a shit situation. And yes, I'm going to be nail biting, trying to hope that those looters across the street see you and come save you and don't get, in fact, eaten by alligators as well.
Oh my god. So there's like random looters in a boat. They're dragging an ATM into like a dinghy, like a metal dinghy or whatever. And then, I mean, this was a comedy shot.
Yes.
One of the looters is in the foreground, and his girlfriend's in the background in the boat. And all of a sudden, it's like jump, and he's just sort of looking in the other, like not at her,
and he's going, like, I think there's someone in there.
Oh,
I told you. Oh my god.
Oh, that was good. Oh, I laughed and I screamed.
And then I think my favorite shot of the movie.
Oh yeah.
Was the brother is like taking his sweet time stealing these $2 sunglasses from this convenience store. Strange choices. Anyway,
I think he was an idiot, so he had to die.
Sure.
I was glad.
The brother's body is being slammed against the window by this crocodile alligator. And he's like, oh my god! And then it cuts to him looking in the safety,
rounded mirror, to see around a corner.
And you just see the alligator come and then eat it all, and the blood sprays on the mirror. It's just so stupid.
There was fun playfulness in the horror, but it wasn't so over the top that it like ventured into very dumb.
Correct.
It was just silly.
Yes. I mean, again, it was that like, you know, as both.
I had a great time watching this movie, and I was very loud.
Yes.
But no one seemed to mind.
No.
There was an older man who talked to us afterwards, and he was like, well, at least that water was clean. And I was like, oh, the antibiotics.
I think because the entire time was just you being like, oh my God, that water's so dirty. Oh my God, they're going to need all the antibiotics. Oh my God.
They've got open wounds.
Oh, that murky, muddy water's not going to be good for her open wounds. It's literally just all evil.
I mean, it's true.
Sure.
I'm not wrong.
There's like this like dead animal decomposing in the like
disgusting, muddy, mossy, you know, just like whoa.
Oh. I think he has bigger problems considering he doesn't have half of his arm.
Well, sure.
It's starting to smell like almonds.
Like almonds.
The wound is beginning to smell a little like almonds, which is not good.
Oh my gosh, when she gets attacked by the alligator, I thought this looked great. I mean, this was, I don't want to be hyperbolic, but this was like Revenant level, like that alligator fucked her up. Remember when the bear is like dragging him around?
I blocked that entire movie from my memory.
Yeah, you're probably better off. It wasn't that good, but it was like intense and gnarly, and she was getting fucked up and thrown around like a ragdoll by this alligator, and I was like, holy shit! She fights back. I mean, she gets like a screwdriver, and she's like, fuck you, alligator!
Yeah, I'm gonna stab you in the eye. I'm gonna grab this flare and then burn the face of your, you know,
oh my God, the time I think I laughed the hardest. One of the times I laughed the hardest, she finds the deputy's gun who's been killed by the alligator, because apparently it can fly. It like jumps up the stairs, remember?
Oh yeah!
It's like,
I have to get you so bad that I'm gonna like fuck it.
They had a bloodlust for human flesh. I'm not sure.
I got the bloodlust. Me too. I want to kill. Let's kill.
I really don't think it's a thing. Not where they like seek you out.
If it was like a thing where they were like in cages or something where they were like not fed well enough and they were hungry alligators. Exactly.
Alligators at the abusive alligator farm, you know, run by Ron Perlman, who's got one eye and various other things. Metal arm, maybe? I like it. Yeah.
Sure.
And they're like, Tom, you gotta get out of here. And he's like, not without my gators. Oh man, that would be good.
Or like the wind knocks them down, you know, like knocks down the building or whatever. Right. They all get loose, but they're hungry.
And the first big scare is that they eat Ron Perl, like they eat their master.
Yes,
right?
They hate all of the humans.
He's like a real dickhead.
Keeping them down, yeah.
I mean,
that's where they get their first taste for human blood. And
I mean,
they're hooked.
I would have liked it. It would have been less of a real movie, but I would have liked it. Oh, right. The time I laughed the hardest. She finds the deputy's gun.
Well, because she's in the den.
She finds their
nest
lair. I guess this was like where, based on like the currents of the water, like where things collected.
Yeah, it kind of seemed like that.
Or something.
It was like a natural eddy of...
That's where the body is.
Yeah, that's where
the alligator eggs are.
To feed the little babies.
So she finds the gun. Oh my God. And the alligator's like, ah! And then it chomps onto her arm and she's firing the gun into the alligator like 6 times. And she's like, boom, 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 boom. And it won't let go.
That's what seems crazy to me.
It really wants her blood.
Right?
It was really making me laugh.
You know, that's like in like shark movies or whatever, where you're just like, oh, and then she hit the shark in the nose, and it was like, oh, I'm gonna get you now. And it's like, no, that's not usually how that works.
Maybe it's like natural predilection is like once it chomps down on something, it's like, I'm not gonna let it go.
I will say, growing up in Arizona, Gila monsters are known. They're poisonous, like black and orange stripes, but they clamp on and don't let go, and you have to stick them in boiling hot water. Is like the trick to get them to release.
So maybe that's an alligator thing.
I doubt it, but maybe. Lizards, they're all, you know. She shoots this alligator and it's like, I
laughed so hard.
But yet her arm was like...
I was like, oh, I got some bites.
Yeah.
Because it did a good job. The gore was really effective, but not so over the top. It wasn't like Midsommar. It felt so much more realistic, obviously. Yes. His like bone is popping out of his leg. His leg is broken. He builds his own tourniquet.
With a wrench.
I mean, this was me during the theater. I was just going, ah!
Pretty much. meanwhile, I'm just going, okay, not watching this.
But it looked really good, and her bites on her knee looked all fucked up and really good, and so that was like realistic enough that it made it all the more real.
Yes.
So I was into
Fair.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, she gets fucking mauled by an alligator 3 or 4 times and is like pretty much okay.
She's like swimming a like relay race later. Yeah, she's like, oh, I gotta swim.
That's her skill.
It is her
she
skill.
She likes to swim. Oh my god, they have a whole backstory about how he was her coach and
he pushed her too hard.
And you don't come to my games anymore. It's a mind thing. You can do anything you want. It was never about your physical body. You can swim. And then there'd be all these scenes of her having to outswim alligators. And go, swim! What are you made of? Do it! Go! Swim!
Yeah, I mean, it was very much, I would say even maybe more so than The Shallows. It was like, the I Believe in You. What was her name?
Nancy?
No, in this.
Oh, Haley?
I believe in you, Haley.
I mean, but instead of a mystical bird that was potentially the manifestation of her mother,
right,
it was her literal father.
That's true. Yeah.
You can do it!
That's true.
You got this, Haley! What are you made of? Swim! Oh, it's so good.
P.S. Both of these shirts, along with many others, are available at MovieBitches.threadless.com. I will say, I am excited for the stupidity that is going to be 47 meters deeper.
Is that what it's called?
Wasn't it? Something like that.
Sounds like the porn version.
Oh my god, oh no. 47 centimeters. I think that's like 20 inches. That's too long.
They didn't take my advice and just call it 48 meters down.
I mean, come on.
Remember when there was a lightning strike and then all of a sudden it was like, alligator. Like in the background, she's like creeping through the basement. Creepy. And then it was like, cha-cha!
I don't remember lightning at all.
You don't see the literal, but you see like
it's like a flash.
A flash and it like lights up and the alligator's like,
Yeah.
So remember when the deputies show up and then all of a sudden there's like a dozen alligators and then they rip him apart and decapitate him?
Yes.
That was crazy.
It was crazy. I was like, what is this now? That's where it got too far for me.
I guess they were outside the house so there could be more. They really needed the Ron Perlman
That's
evil,
what I'm saying.
you know, I'm selling alligator meat or whatever.
Exactly. I'm making purses out of these alligators and selling the meat to make alligator burgers for tourists.
Gucci alligator purses. I mean, I want to watch this movie right now. Like 12 of them attack the deputy and then they're passing him around like a football. Like, it's just like,
that's where I really laughed because it was like, it was also like,
and then his head just gets popped off by one of them. You're like, what is happening?
Yeah, there's like, here, you take a hot potato.
Hot potato. You know, it was just like, what is going on here? That really made
There was
me
little baby ones. It was like, what's happening? This is crazy. It also reminded me of like Jurassic World. You know,
the later one.
Yes.
Where they've gone too far.
Exactly.
Alan.
87 minutes. Can't be much better than that.
I think that's your favorite runtime.
I love it. It's the perfect runtime for like a terrible movie that's just supposed to be fun. Yes. Oh, I wanted to go to the movies and have a fun time. 87 minutes. Oh, perfect. The water's rising. We got to get out. She's out swimming alligators and the house is flooding and they're both finally out of the basement. And then we need to play like the ultimate game of lava. Of like, don't touch the floor.
Oh, sure. But it was weird because I didn't see an alligator in the house.
I think she was just like...
She was just traumatized.
Bitch, I mean, and then there was.
Well, right, that's true.
It flew through her upstairs window.
Oh my god. Well, then there was the other one that got the dad, too.
There was multiple. So, I understood.
That was just my other thing. It seemed like if we're supposed to believe that a levee has broken and there's just flood waters coming through...
Yeah, they'd be dead.
Oh, well, one, yes, that.
Yeah.
Two, the alligators would be swept very far. Like
that one was.
Well, that is true. That one was. But like, I just kept being like, why are these alligators still trying to hunt?
They were still.
These people.
I was surprised. I was like, aren't they full? They ate the deputy. And the other deputy. You know, like, and all the looters.
And everything is now 20 feet underwater versus where it was. Like,
it's their world now.
Oh my god, right? But yeah, it seemed a little aggressive. I mean, it seemed a lot aggressive, but whatever. You know, whatever.
It's a movie.
I was waiting for, because we don't see the dog for a little while, and I was like, oh god, the poor dog.
Well, yeah, they all get flooded, you know, and they get pushed in there, and then the dog gets swept away. Yeah. And there was like 10 minutes where I was like, where's the dog?
Yep.
Where's Sugar? I need to know.
Yeah.
I'm not okay until I find out.
But so then there was kind of like something moving under the water, and I was just waiting for kind of like that silly joke where she's just like freaking out. Oh my god, oh, it's Sugar. Oh. And then she grabs Sugar out of the water, and then there's a crocodile right behind her. Oh my god, it was just in time. Yeah. That would be good.
Could have done that.
It would have been fun.
Instead, they sacrificed Barry Pepper's arm for the dog.
Yes.
I was fine with it. Fully fine with it.
Yeah.
Remember when he finds that floating vase and he's like, oh, good, my flare vase.
Oh, it wasn't a vase.
It was like a vase.
No, it was like an airtight sealed container. I think so.
It looked like a vase to me. And he was like, oh, or like a cookie jar. He
kind of. He like popped the lid open.
My cookie jar full of flares.
I mean, it was very convenient, period. But I had assumed that it was like with his stuff that he'd gotten ready for the hurricane.
It was like rose colored. It looked like a vase.
It was weird.
Oh, great. That really made me laugh.
This was also what frustrated me though, because for the most part, they made smart choices.
For the most part.
But then this part, so we're like, okay, cool, you guys are safe, you're out of the alligator lair. Now, go up to the roof. He was like, no, the levee could break at any minute, we gotta get to the boat across the alligator,
right.
Haven.
She had to outswim that fucking... You can do it! Swim! What are you made of? And then it like flashes back to her meets when she's little and he's like on the sidelines like, yes! And she's like, bitch, I'm
and then he pulls her out with his right arm that he no longer has. Well, then what happened to the deputies, like fancy boat that got tangled up in the...
The Crocs ate it? I don't know. The alligators were like, haha, and they like nosed it away. Downstream. They were like, haha, bitch. You're the one that I want.
Oh my god.
Just you.
Just you.
You're the one that I want.
Chomp,
chomp, chomp.
Yeah.
But anyway, get to the roof. Oh my god, Dad, go through the attic. Ah! You know, they're going through the fucking alligator, bust through her upstairs childhood bedroom through the window.
Oh my god, it was so so absurd.
She lights another flare.
Yes.
But it drops on the ground. So then the alligator clamps onto her shoulder.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck.
No more freestyle for her.
Bitch, you're gonna have some physical therapy and get some antibiotics. Filthy water. Who knows what's after the levees broke? Ooh, septic tanks. Oh! Anyway, the alligator goes into its roll. That's like a thing they do.
Yeah.
It's like spinning her and rolling her around and she's like, ah! And she's flashing back to her swim days and she's missing that flare and she's missing that flare. She's going, oh shit. And then she finally gets the flare and just like stabs it in the eye. And I was like, yeah.
It was like burning against it. It was like, yeah.
It was good.
It was good. And then it dies?
No, remember then she's outside hanging on to the
it
gutters.
chases her. And it clamps.
She's the one that it wants.
Yes, and it goes to, I mean, this was insane. Anyway, yeah, it wasn't like, fine, I'll just leave her the fuck alone and move on. It was like, no, I'm gonna get you, bitch. And then it tries to chomp on, but instead she moves at the last second and it chomps onto the rain gutter.
Yeah.
And then
she's like crawling up the rain gutter and then the alligator gets swept away. And then, of course, Dad gets to save her, and they have a moment. I really liked it. I was like, oh, they made it. And the dog's fine.
The dog is fine, thank God.
The dog's great. Doesn't even get hurt.
No. They're all just sitting there on the roof, and then, oh my God, miracles of miracles.
Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles.
Is that a song?
Miracle of miracles?
Isn't that a song?
Maybe.
I think it is.
Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles.
The helicopter is coming right by, and their last flare, and they come and get ready to put them in a cage.
You know, it's a disaster movie.
Sure.
I had such a thing for disaster movies growing up.
Did you?
Side Adventure, Towering Inferno. And there was like so many on Lifetime / like shitty cable TV ones where it was like, oh no, how are we gonna get out of here?
I mean, that's what this felt like, but a better version, obviously.
Exactly. She's, you know, doing the flare. Oh, we've been saved. I thought, oh, are they gonna do like a cheesy? And he showed up to her match, you know, like after the, you know, and she's like, hey Dad, it's me. And she wins the race or whatever.
Oh, sure.
No, cuts to credits. See you later, alligator.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it was like this silly song.
Wild crocodile.
And I just started laughing.
Yeah.
It's great.
That was really a good.
Perfect tone.
Yeah. Yep.
To end it with.
Yep.
I would highly recommend it for what it is. If you like this kind of movie, it's like like I said, a cool, perfect 87 minutes of fun and ooh and ah and ha.
Pretty much.
And the acting was not bad.
No, it was.
They said some lines that were garbage.
Yes.
And they made it work.
Mostly.
I mean, I laughed, but like their sincerity got me through.
Yes. Yeah.
I still believed them.
Sure.
Even though it was very dumb.
Yes. Cheers.
Cheers.